Alright guys, we're going to seed field 13 for a contract. It is 21 hectares large. Rate my farming. As he starts by leaving a bit straight away. Cool. Good start friends. This is fine. So this seeder that he gave us, because I borrowed the items for the contract, appears to have 5,800 litres in it, and we're doing wheat. And it's going through it pretty quick. I can see us having to refill this a few times. I can definitely see us having to refill this thing a few times, but we'll do our best. What's the worst that could happen now? I think what I'll do is I'll go around the outside, and then I'll come in and start going across. I think that's going to be the easiest way, because these fields have very rounded edges, right? So if I go all the way around and then I can start going up and down, I've got that extra bit, if you like. Go in, give us a bit more room to work with. Not using a GPS. It's fine. I can't get over how big this field is. Like legit, this build is this just massive. And the thing is, like, yes, this seed is pretty dope, but it's not the biggest. Like they could have said, you know what, you're doing the biggest field on the farm. Here's a piece of equipment that matches that. It really doesn't. It really doesn't do it justice. I wonder if I could have got the extender and put another 1,500 litres in, taking it to like 7,500-ish thousand. I wonder if that would have worked. So we're borrowing the items, and it's cost me 7 grand already on seed. We are getting paid 55,000 doing this. But it's going to be a case of how much am I going to make as profit, and how much is going to go on the seed that I need to actually do the contract in the first place. I mean, 15 kilometers an hour isn't too bad. Not too bad of a movement. The tractor's mine, the seeder isn't. The seeder that I borrowed, I've kind of got hooked up in my cow trailer. The tractor they gave me, I've got hooked up in my cow trailer to some water that I didn't need. I'm sure I'll find a use for it. I'll get like a sheep pen or something. Or pig pen or something, I don't know. I'll get something that requires water. I was really hoping, really hoping that one circumference of this was going to be like less than 1,000 litres. I don't think it is. Radius, sorry, not circumference. No, radius circumference was right. Around the outside. Yeah, I was hoping that one out, like round of the outside, was going to be enough for this, but it doesn't look like it is going to be. We're going to use more than 800 litres just to go around the edge. And then we're going to go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. This is fine. Totally fine. Remember to stay hydrated, guys. Very important. Great amount at Cotswold Stores bale sell point. Cool. That's nice. I mean, that's the first time I've seen anything other than debris being in great demand. Problem with that is I need those bales for my cows. It's fine. It's just an edge. This is just to make it easier to turn around with. I can imagine me just, you know, sing along. Do this real life. Not being stressed at all. I can see the edge of it. We've almost done the entire circumference. This is good shit. Right? It's good times. It's good times. Game's a little bit laggy. Very be eat though. I mean, the good thing is we are making decent time on this. Hey, Naffy, how you doing, man? Welcome in. We've just started field 13, which is 21 hectares large. So we're starting something. I'm not sure whether we should have done or not, but we've started something. Right, this is where we start going up, down, up, down. Low on energy? I'm sorry, low on energy, mum. Perfect stream to come in and just chill out with them. So going around the edges, now we're going to go horizontally down. I think that's going to be the best way of doing it. Again, guys, feel free to leave in the comments below what you rate my farming. Not a quick job. But it is therapeutic, and I'm okay with therapeutic. You know, it doesn't feel that bad because going horizontally doesn't feel that long, and then you look at how far wide, how much I've got to do with this field. I'm on this little bit here. It's a little bit daunting, I'm not gonna lie. But with plenty of room, thanks to us going around the outside, it's actually quite easy to do, so I'm here for it. There's as he starts missing bits because he's not paying attention. Well, that's going to be a red mark for me, isn't it, eh? Gonna be a big old red mark for me there. Oops. You'd think going in a straight line would be a lot easier. It don't also help that there's a ton of stones on this field as well. Like an absolute shit ton of stones. A whole less problem. Because this is like my tractor, not the one that I borrowed, so Any damage I take, I'm going to have to repair, and that's going to be costly. Oh dear. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight though, guys. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. It does help a hell of a lot. Whee! A wee mower. A wee mower. We're getting there, friends. Slowly but surely we are getting there. I mean, sure, it's not even come up with like 10% yet, but we are getting there. Thumbs up button. No, we only press the thumbs up button when you decide to log into the farm, Naffy. I don't mean it, but it is funny. You know I do. You know I do. Oh. You can tell I've been streaming all day, especially with the chaotic lot. Brain's just like, let me shut off. Let me just shut off and farm. Doubled the daily bit goal, and then some. Hit the daily sub goal. Bought packs. I was 27 hours late to my delivery on Euro Truck. So yeah, behaving is what they were doing. Behaving. Loose term. Very, very loose term. They were helpful. They were most certainly not helpful. Oh dear. Got me that good sweet water. Yeah, we do. Missing bits again. Thankfully, for those wondering, this is just a contract. And that means that the second they hit complete, the entire field will be done, apparently. That's how it works. I think going around the outside before doing the up down was the correct call. Not that I'm really capitalising on it, but still. This is fine. Totally fine, friends. Did you use the promo code, Naffy? By the way, for raid? No worries. In Discord. Mate, so good. You finished work. You're here to chill. Here to chill and have a good time. That's what it's all about. I know them feels. I know the feels of a chaotic day, for sure. Pardon me. I keep missing bits. Reminds me of Zero and his potatoes when he was planting. Missing whole ass bits. Deadline, this project wall. One of my co-workers is... Yeah, I think you've told me about this co-worker before. I'm sorry that you're dealing with that, Naffy. The field that missed your cedar. Right. That's how it works, is it? So the field's just missed my cedar here as well. Yeah, like, there's easy going, and it's like, you know, that's great and all. Like, I'm glad that you're not stressing about the job. But at the same time, it's like, you need to actually take this a little bit serious. Just a wee bit. Just a bit for me. Yeah, just slacking, exactly. Right, so we're being paid 54 grand, right, to do this job. We've got to keep a note on how many litres of seeds I'm like buying and stuff. So we've already spent 7 grand on seed. We've got like 2.5 grand of seed left at shop. Plus I'll be buying them in batches of 8. That'll be another 7, so that'll be 14 grand we've spent already. So that means that profit is only 40 grand. But we'll see. We'll see how far this gets us. We've still got 3.5 grand left. 3,500 litres. Yeah, well, you're going to, ain't you? Where it is. Slackers like that will slack. 20% of the way through, friends. Look at us go. How's that your issue, though, Naffy? Again, this is you. This is you getting too invested in them. Not your concern. Your only concern is getting them to work. If they don't and they get fired, not your problem. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it means that you should be relieved in a way, because yes, you've got to go around and fix all the shit, but at the same time, it means you can hire somebody new who's not going to do that. Right? Hire somebody new, you can train them better, and they'll be a better addition to the team, which means the team will flourish as a result. Sucks short term, but long term, it might not be the worst thing. That's why I'm dancing like this. Just part of your ramp, fair enough. Field is so big. And I'm missing too much. I really am. I need to stop fucking yawning. Oh, I love a good chill game. I really do. And the water was nice. It got really warm. Like, it was cloudy. Then it went sunny. Then it was, like, cold and windy. And it went quite warm and quite pleasant. I'm like, do you want to make up your mind? Please. If only just for me. Want to make up your mind? They see me planting my wheat. They all think I'm white and farming. Oh dear. Fine, right? Okay. I'm actually enjoying this. I am. Seeding isn't the most satisfying job for me, but when you know you're on such a big field like this, it's kind of exciting. Like, yeah, give me that big payday. My only problem is, like I say, I can see us needing to buy a few more litres of seed first. And that worries me somewhat. I hate that I'm an uncontrollable yawner. I get so relaxed by these games. I'm like, yay, sleep time, which is why I want to do them in the evening, right? After a day on ETS with you lot being absolute crazy shambles, chilling out on this, as Prof said earlier, it's just good for my mental health, and I do sleep really well. Well, I slept well anyway, but I'm finding that by the time I finish editing and everything, I'm very chill, very relaxed, and pooped. I'm like, yeah, sleep, night, gone, away with the fairies. Just a bit. Just a little bit. All I need is a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl. Just a little bit. Yeah. Oh, what have you guys done to me? You've sent me doolally. What are you guys planned for the weekend anyway? A weekend for the night? Like, I'm assuming Zero's just sort of playing raid and catching up with shit. Naff is in zombie mode, he'll just be chilling out with the missus. Me, I'm gonna continue seeding this goddamn field. Pretty much. I missed out on the frags from Ice Golem. I got everything else, but I missed out on the frags. I'm gonna run Fire Knight. But it's pissed me off, and I mentioned this on stream earlier, I think before you got in. It's pissed me off out doing the Summon Rush, and the Summon Rush doesn't have any tournament points in it. And most people, if they've been keeping up to date with it or whatever, are on like the last one. And they've just they've let the points dry up. They've gone from giving everybody like 1,500 here and there or whatever to 500, and that's it. And it's taking like 2,500, 3,000 fucking tournament points to get the next milestone. It's like, bro, this is meant to be a celebration. Why are you being like this? Like, the rewards in the Summer Rush aren't even that good either. They're all soul stones. I don't know if you noticed that. I'm not sure how I feel about it, if I'm honest. Now, assuming tonight, touch wood, we don't have any drop frames. I want to try this redirect thing, which is basically like a raid at the end of stream. I've got an idea of how I want to run it, but bit of a problem when last couple of nights I've dropped frames right at the end. Not been ideal. I made mushroom chicken tonight. So basically a dish that could have killed Zero. And you know what? It was really nice. Added some coriander to it, bit of garlic. Of course, the key ingredient was mushrooms. So, sorry Zero, shit out, mate. Shit out, I'm afraid. Do apologise. I tried. The nice thing about this game is that it doesn't plant seeds where you've already been. So I'm not being the most efficient with it, obviously, because as you can see, there's a good section where it's just not being planted, and it's not that he doesn't like them; it's that he's allergic to them, prof. So they you know, kill him. they can tend to have a tendency to unalive him a little bit. It's a bit of a problem. How are you this evening, though, prof? You well? Yeah, that's not cool. Like, if he was just being a picky shit and not liking him, then, well, you know, that's definitely a him problem. As it happens, that's not the case. The great Viking blood of Zero, and turns out that mushrooms are going to be his downfall. Bananas are amazing. Nah, right, no. Bananas are amazing. So, I'm sorry, but no. Not having that. Bananas are awesome. You'd starve. Why? You're not okay with berries either? Yeah, but you wouldn't starve. Like, if there are berries, there would be birds. So if you got berries, you would survive. So do you know, whatever birds are eating the berries. Zero. That's what I'm saying. Like, there wouldn't be an ecosystem if where there were berries and not something to eat them. Other than you. And you got insects, you can eat them. They're high protein. See, that sounds like a skill issue. That sounds like a you issue. They don't eat exclusive berries, no, but chances are if there are berries there would probably be some birds around somewhere as well. Because if there are berries, it means that you've got a climate that is able to sustain stuff. So it wouldn't actually be, like, there wouldn't be an island of just berries and mushrooms. There would be other things there. There would be life there that you could utilize. Right? There'd be insects, there'd be small mammals, probably. There'd be stuff you could eat. But the only reason why you'd starve is because you were shit at catching them. So again, it's a total skill issue. Sorry, I just completely, like, stripped the fun from that analogy, but still. Have to eat bark and pine cones. Well, the bark would give you the access to the water, wouldn't they? Right? The bark would give you access to water. So if you got water and you got some berries, you wouldn't be the healthiest person, but you would probably survive. At least for a little bit. You'd lose a lot of weight, but you would survive. Unlike me, if I carry on farming like this and keep missing bits. I hate to see the farm manager. And apologise for my awful, god awful sowing. Anyway, Prof, how's your workday going, man? I hope it's going good. I think I'm going to get away with only having to spend 14k here.
Bullshit detected.
I can't reach my bullshit button from here. What's bullshit anyway? Why have we got bullshit going on? Oh, that's how your workday's going. Fair enough. Why? I thought it was going to be better than yesterday. You were all confident this morning that it was going to be a better day. What happened? What went wrong? What ruined that? It was wrong. Why? What happened? Talk to me. Tell me what went wrong. Tell me what happened. I want to know. I want to know what happened to turn your day into a bad thing, a bad time. It is almost hump day. Who's going to come and hump me? Just bunch of BS. Been in meetings since literally your stream ended this morning. Oof. I'm guessing the meeting didn't go exactly to plan. You needed to be Friday. You got anything planned this weekend, dude? I'm gonna skip time. I don't want to. Time is already going too fast as it is. I want to skip time. I want to try and enjoy the moment, you know? That's 1,000 litres, 40% complete. Yeah, so it is going to cost me another another 7 grand, but that will give me essentially 3 loads, which should be plenty. If 5,800 litres can do 50% of the field, then another 5,800 do the rest of it. So we'll buy another 7 and then we're covered then. Well, we ain't doing too bad. We're doing this a lot quicker than I thought we were. I genuinely thought this was going to take a hell of a lot longer. So I'm actually quite impressed. Now, obviously, guys, if this was my field, I would be doing it with a lot more care and attention. As it's not, as long as I get 100% for the contract, I'm kind of okay with it. Those wondering how I did it, I went around the outside first. Gives me a bit more room to turn around near the edges. Makes it a bit easier for me. And we're going horizontal from the top to the bottom. Oh dear. Pardon me. Do apologise. I've still got the heating on, but it's gone really fucking cold again. Yeah, outside it's actually quite warm. Like, it's really weird. Really, really odd. Not sure what to make of it. I think one of the coolest tricks I saw on Clarkson's The Farm was when they were planting that seed, that fucking miracle vegan seed stuff that they made. And they couldn't do it because of the way the cultivation was. So Caleb went and like rolled it in zigzags so we could see where he was going. I thought that was a really awesome idea. I thought that was really ingenious. Now, obviously, if I was playing with like crop destruction on and stuff like that, I'd have to make tram lines. But I'm not playing with crop destruction on because I'm not sadistic or masochistic even. So we're just going through and we're just having a bloody good time. I am really, really impressed with how quick I'm doing this. Like, I genuinely thought this was going to take way longer than what it has. "21 hectares, no problem. No issues, mate." It for me constantly yawning when I don't mean to. Like, I'm not even that tired tonight. Like, I'm actually quite full of beans. I just can't stop yawning. The whole ass issue. Waiting for someone in the comments to go like, go and get some iron tablets. think I've still got some. Let's see if they've got like a sell-by date on them. Because I've had them for about a year. Got to pop in an iron tablet every day. Might work. Whee! 400 litres left of this load. It's totally fine. What I'm hoping to see is the 50% up there before I run out of seed. Otherwise it's going to imply that I'm going to need more. And I really don't want to be needing more seed. I thought I had enough seed. I thought it was enough. There it is. Right, cool. So another full load of this should be fine. We've got 2,200. 25. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. So I only need 4. I should only need 4 pallets. I got the 2 and a bit. Maybe even 5. Yeah, no, just 5 pallets will be enough because I've got the 2 and a little bit. So yeah, 5 pallets is all I need. So I only need to buy 3. Look, this is some funky maths, but it does make sense to me. I need 5 pallets total. I've got 2, so if I buy 3, then I've got a little bit left over from the other one as well. So yeah, 3 more pallets is all I need to buy. So another 3 grand on top. So it's only cost me 10 grand for the seed. And we're going to be getting paid 54. So it's going to be at least 44 grand profit, which isn't bad. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to wait until we get to the end of this. And then regardless of how much seed I've got or not, we're going to go and pick up some more. I think that's going to be the smartest sort of solution. As opposed to being halfway through a field, we might as well just come back and start on a fresh one. That's exactly what we're going to do. I'm not gonna lie, I do love watching them fold in. It's pretty cool. All right, let's crack on and get this field finished, shall we? Second half, refilled with seed. Let's see if we can't make this thing beautiful, shall we? Let's go. Really weird angle, which isn't helping me at all. So we've already missed a massive piece. Good start to the second run. You're welcome. Remember, guys, rate my farming. How bad can it be? Oh dear. Alrighty then, and around we go. This is a odd part of the field, this one. This is where it goes like, little dint in it for no apparent reason. Probably fit a few fucking football fields? A few football fields on a, oh, 21 hectare field. I don't know whether it's because I went wonky down that side. But like, it feels, even when I go on a straight line on the way back, it's not. Pretty odd. Don't know how to explain it. Oh, I see. It's the cedar that's bringing up the fucking stones-ish. No, it's accentuating them. It's not bringing them up, but it is. It does feel like it's accentuating them a little bit. I'm gonna be annoyed if I get to like 98% because of this. Which should be alright though, because I'm fairly sure like the last 400 or 500 seeds were after I'd already hit 50%, so should be okay. I think my maths is right. I guess we're about to find out. Right? I'm not going crazy. The field sort of goes down right and then it sort of does a weird veer. So it looks like it's going at a weird angle. And I'm going against that angle, which really don't help. Why would you go with the grain, right? Why would you go with the grain for? Everybody knows go against the grain. Duh. Sure, fucking Gibbs had had me. I'm watching very, very closely. Apparently not closely enough because I keep veering off, but still. Nice, congrats. I'd figure it all out again. Like, I'm pretty solidly, like, easily 3-keying it. I was annoyed this morning when it was force and I used my force team and I ended up with 38.89 million on Nightmare. I was about ready to murder someone. Also, Hydra resets tomorrow. This makes me very happy. I'm very, very happy at that we can work with. I only need one more book and Ultimate Death Knight is finished. I think it's just one more I need. Something like that. One or two. It's not many. %60 complete, guys. We are well into the second half now. Look at my little tractor wobbling around. Bouncy McBounce bounce, friends. Bouncy McBounce bounce. Oh god, this is at a corner in it, so it's really weird. This is testing my farming prowess here. Or rather lack of it. I've then got a plant canola on, I think it's field 9. Just like before I finish the contract on this, I want to see if it's going to be worthwhile me keeping this one to do it, or whether it's going to give me a big one. I can't see it giving me a bigger seeder because why would it? But if I can get away without having to do that contract, because I've got shit to do on my own, like I say, I might just get field 12. Oh gosh, what are we oh goshing? Zero's score being crazy good. With upcoming big project I'm supposed to be responsible for. Does it come with a nice fat, tasty, big fat bonus? Eh? It wants to. But yeah, have fun with that. Sounds like fun. You barely finished this one and now you got a new one coming up. You're like, yay. Which is good because it means that you are sought after, you're getting the business, but yeah. Hey, if you get to have another like 2 or 3 month fucking holiday next year, a nice little pay raise, then happy days. Preferably after I'm not doing something stupid like eating spicy shit for dips and donos and shit. My taste buds need to be left alone. Yeah, I don't think you're ever getting that much time off again, eh? I don't think he's going to let you. It's just going to be straight up like, nah, mate, you're not allowed. You're just straight up not allowed any more time off at all, ever. You are now chained to me at all times. I mean, if anything, it'll give him a good appreciation for what you do. You know? Or in theory it should anyway. Wee. Wee. The only thing that would make this field look better right now is not having any stones on it. That's the only reason why I would do stone picking. The only reason I do stone picking on any of my thing is because it just looks better. Fuck all worth in doing it. Debris crusher and shit pay fuck all. Yeah, like, it's not a bad place to work. By all accounts, from what you told us, it's not a terrible place to work. Just sometimes they get a bit... It's almost like he bites off more than he can chew, and then you're left to deal with it. It's bad management, as always. Yeah, that's the thing, Naffy. You do earn it. Like, that's the thing. You've shown time and time again that you are worth whatever he could on, you know, be bothered to pay you. Down, 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 down. I don't quite get how I always end up in these really weird sort of angles. Why am I turning here? It doesn't. I should just be going straight across. That was the whole idea. But instead, we've gone from going horizontally to diagonally across the field. I'm not taking questions on it at this time. Fine. They're not crop circles. I'm not just going circles. What is your obsession? Look, we are serious business here. Okay? Take farming very, very seriously. Alright, this is the serious farm. He says as he misses more bits. Okay? This is the serious farm. We don't piss about. Did you not miss me? Look, it's harder than it looks when I'm having to deal with you lot. Okay, it takes a lot out of me. I've just noticed something floating at the bottom of my bottle. I don't know what it is. I haven't got stuck on trees. Not tonight. Nope. There's no proof of that either. Nope. Not at all. Going to ignore that bit that we can clearly see from here. Like I said, at least I get 100% on the contract. That's all that matters. If it was my farm, I'd probably be a lot more careful about it. %. We're getting there, friends. So, once we've done this, and decide if I want to do field 9 or if I want to just buy field 12. I do, Brian, I do. You were here last night, man. Sorry about the way the stream ended last night. For some reason, OBS decided to shit itself and just drop frames every 5 seconds, so I ended stream as a result. But it seems okay tonight, touch wood. Hopefully it doesn't do the same again. How you doing, Braden? Are you well? We're doing a contract on 13. We did start nice and straight, doing horizontal lines. It's not ended up like that. Don't know how it's happened. My straight lines don't stay very straight for long. And I'm good, man. I'm very well. Been a good day on Twitch. Now we're chilling out here on the YouTube. A nice big payday for doing this build. So. Like I said, we're gonna start working on the cows tonight. I think. Got to decide how I want to do it. Not many more runs to go though, thankfully. Like I said, it's just popped up that we're 70% through, so it's every 3 runs adds 10%, I think. So we've got, what, like 6 more runs to go? Not a few more. And then I'm going to go and rinse my fucking water bottle out, because there's something floating in it. I don't know what it is, so I'm going to rinse it out and get a clean bottle sorted. Ba-da-ba-da-bow. Ba-da-ba-da-boo. So I don't understand why I'm at this angle. I didn't start at this angle. Somewhere along the line I've screwed up. Shock horror, rate my farming. And again guys, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the stream or indeed the VOD after the fact. All helps. Push the video out. Let YouTube know that you like what you see. Do ba da boo do do do. Like, yay, I'm really near the end, and then I'm like, but I'm not because I'm going at a weird angle. Oh, do you know what? It's just if I don't get embarrassed in it, eh? Keep going to drink out of it, and then I see the thing floating. I'm like, no, do you know what? I'm alright. I'm okay. Oh. And then when you stretch and like your entire rib cage just cracks. Welcome to old age, friends. Welcome to old age. It's good times. Pardon me. I'm feeling confident about this run though. I am feeling confident. Thank you for the thumbs up guys, appreciate it. Nope. I did it again. I keep forgetting. My really short-term memory is apparently ass. And I keep forgetting something in the water bottle. Keep going to reach for it. Not good. It's actually a pretty level field as well. Like, it's not 100% level, obviously. But it is... It's level enough that I don't really struggle or lose speed at any point, which is nice. Not got much left. We've done loads. 21 hectares. Let's go, baby. Like I say, a nice, like, payday of £54,000 for beating it. Problem's gonna come when I get to the end of this, and I've like already got to the corner, but because of the angle I'm doing, it's all wrong, and I've missed a bit again. I am the worst. I am the worst farmer to ever have existed, ever. Fine. Tell you what though, it is therapeutic. And I can feel all the stress from earlier and all the chaos just leaving my body. Leading my body as we're sat here doing our thing. We've got 2,000 litres of seed left. I would say we're not far off from being done at all. We're really itchy foot though, which is really annoying. Itchy feet, friends, are not the one. Doom, 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 doom. Missing slivers again. Not good. It's not ideal. It's fine. It's the best. It's the best seeded field you've ever seen. It really is. I will say I do like the cedar though. The one they've given us. It's not the widest in the world, but it's wide enough. And the fact it comes with a 6,000 litre, just under 6,000 litres carrying capacity is nice. You know what? I think I'm gonna start agreeing with Prof. Is it Friday? Yes. Dum 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 dum. Can't go wrong with a good bit of lo-fi. Lo-fi in your ears. Field in front of you. Contract to do. Money in your pocket. The game's hypnotic. It really is. Whee! There you go, friends. Look at it go. 1,600 litres left. Is it going to be enough? That's the question. I don't keep missing bits. What do you mean? I would never. I would never keep missing bits. I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're talking nonsense and hoppycock. Down to this little fucking corner again, look. HPC? Is it HPC Plus or whatever it is? They might have it. I don't think Prime has it, or if it does, I think Prime's got it for rent. I don't think you've got it included with Prime. How come Queen of the Damned? What made you choose that? Out of curiosity. Yeah, HBO. Sorry, not HBC or whatever I said. HBO. Try HBO Max, I think it is. I'm not surprised it's not on Disney. Do yourself a favour. And if you haven't already, read the book first. Or like, read the book before you watch it again. Before you rewatch it. I keep meaning to read books again. I just ain't got the time. Like, I might set aside a few hours or whatever on the weekend. Next, like, I forget like I did this weekend after Rainbow went. It was just me. My thoughts. I was kind of just bored. I might sit some music on and just sit upstairs and read in bed and reread the entire Vampire Chronicles from Interview with a Vampire all the way up to Pandora, I think was the last one. You had the Chronicles. You had the two. You had Vittorio and the other one. But they were after the main like storyline had finished. They were the aftermath. Like, it is a good film. It's one of them. Like, as a film, it's good. As an adaptation of the book, it's fucking horrendous. Because they change so very much. Like, they miss out a lot as well, which really wound me up. I mean, I get why. Like, today they wouldn't have done, because today they could get away with it. Like, it was a lot more, the book was a lot more brutal. Right? The book was a hell of a lot more brutal. Like, one of the opening scenes And the way it was written as well, the way it was written was very similar to Dracula, in that it was like different accounts of different people, different diaries or whatever, or different chapters of different people all coming together. But one of the scenes that stuck with me was Jesse, right? The way Jesse died, or the way that Jesse got trampled or whatever, and the way that she was revived is nothing like in the film. Like the book was so much more brutal. She basically had her head smashed in. And it took Queen Maharet to revive her. And again, spoilers, so bear that in mind. If you don't want me to say any more, Zero, then let me know. But if you're not planning on reading the book, you just want to rewatch the film. Yeah, I mean, again, the time it was released, like, mass blood and gore wasn't really widely accepted, right? There was a lot that you could get away with book form because it was book, right? But one of the biggest things I never understood why they took out was Queen Maharet's sister, because Maharet was a twin, and they together had the power, and it was the both of them that were important to the story of Queen of the Damned, and they kind of just erased all of it. Just didn't bother. Marius was very poorly portrayed in the film. In fact, I don't think he even made an appearance. I can't remember. Because Marius was one of my favourite characters. Marius and Armand were both, like, they were my favourite characters in the thing. And the other problem was as well, in Interview with the Vampire, which was better, a lot better, but I didn't like the way that Banderas played Armand. Didn't really portray him that well. Because Armand was probably my favourite book. It was the most graphic, but yeah. I think the thing that I liked most, though, about Anne Rice and her vampire writings was how open she was to just love, right? There were creatures of the darkness, but their compassion and their ability to love was really, really, it was very deep, right? And it transcended gender. Like, they didn't care what gender you were or anything like that. Like, it was very much yeah, it was weird. I don't know, like, some of his roles I can, and others are a bit iffy, to say the least. Yeah, exactly that sort of thing. Obviously, back, especially when Interview with the Vampire was released as a film, and then obviously you had Interview with the Vampire. Like, it still wasn't anywhere nearly as widely as accepted as what it is these days. Even though, you know, today there's still a lot of hate and shit towards it. But unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get another film adaptation, and if we do, it's not going to be anywhere near as good as Interview with the Vampire anyway. Because Anne Rice helped write the script to Interview with the Vampire, And, well, she can't exactly do that anymore, can she? So... Now, the problem I've got here is, I don't know if I've already completed it or not. I don't know if I've completed the contract or not. I've not been paying close enough attention. I've not seen anything come up yet. There it is. That's what I was waiting for. We just completed it. So, now is the important thing. Now is the time for you to rate my farming. That's my field. Do you know what? I'm actually quite impressed with that. That's not too bad at all. I've missed a few bits and pieces here and there, but on the whole, that's pretty fucking good. I'm alright with that. I'm very alright with that. Thank you very much for watching this video highlight of me putting seed into field 13. Thank you very much for watching. I shall see you all next time. Ciao, ciao.